is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. य आनंदमय कोशस्य च प्रकृति संभवः अविद्या कर्मजन्योपि व्यभिचार गुणान्वितः जडश्चायं त्व आनंदकोशो नैव भवस्यतः अस्य कोशस्य साक्षित्वं तद्रहस्यमिदं शृणु नाहम् आनंदकोशोपि ब्रह्माहं केवलं त्विति. We are told by the Guru Maharaj we have to negate the panchakoshas. In Taittiriya Upanishad, in the second valli, there is a mantra. Satyam jnanam anantam brahma yo veda nihitam guhayam parameyo vyomanna so shnute sarvan kaman saha brahmana vipaschiteti. This is the mantra. What is said? Yo veda nihitam guhayam. Guha, not a Bengali. You know? गुहा इज द टाइटल ऑफ द बंगालीज. यो वेद निहितम गुहायाम, गुहा जी के घर में रहते. नो, गुहा मीन्स पंचकोशास. एंड ऑल्सो इन तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद other type of mantra comes that not Taittiriya Upanishad, I think Kathopanishad. यच्छेद वांग मनसी प्राज्ञ तज्जच्छेद ज्ञान आत्मनि महति नियच्छेद तज्जच्छेद शांति आत्मनि. This is the process of going back. Or other process is opening up. Two approaches. Either go back or open up. So here we are told you cannot be the Annamaya Kosha, the body. You cannot be the Pranamaya Kosha, the life or the prana. You cannot be the Manomaya Kosha, the mind. You cannot be Vijnanamaya Kosha, the seat of I. So one by one we are discarding. So we are undressing. First we have removed the Annamaya Kosha. Why? Because it is subject to modification, change. That cannot be you. Then Pranamaya Kosha cannot be you because it is controlled. The controller is different from the controlled. Manomaya Kosha you cannot be because it is temporary. It is not all the time available. Then Vijnanamaya Kosha also you cannot be because it is available only in the waking, not in the dream and deep sleep. Then the Anandamaya Kosha we have come now. So Anandamaya Kosha Prakriti Sambhavaha. What is called Prakriti, Avyakrita, Maya at the totality level is called as Anandamaya Kosha at the individuality level. So this also you cannot be because it is Avidya Karma Janyaha api. It is the result of the incompleteness in the knowledge. Therefore, you are Koshasya Sakshitvam. You are the knower of all these things. And therefore, na aham ananda koshopi brahmaham kevalam titi. So now we have to practice only this. Aham brahmasmi avartan. See, in the morning class we have seen from two standpoints. One standpoint was from understanding, inquiry, not for everybody. So those who are lost only in the gross level, for them, sit properly, then do pranayam, and then do kumbhaka. Swamiji, how long we have to do kumbhaka? For half an hour is enough. Then what will happen? No question will come. But those who are able to be subtle in their understanding, that all changes are supported by the changeless factor. Then go on inquiring, finding out. If not, then okay, then sit quiet. So when you are moving, you are there. When you are sitting quiet, you are there. Therefore, you are other than the body. Okay, okay. Slowly, slowly, this is how we are learned. Now here, the teacher has told us, these panchakoshas, we have to give up one by one only by proper understanding. We don't have to destroy or kill anything. And in this manner, ultimate is now, after you are sitting, now do this bhavana. What it is like being infinite. What it is like being other than the body. What it is like being other than the thoughts. What it is like being other than everything. This bhavana is repeatedly done except while driving. Otherwise, ज़्यादा ही meditation हो गया. No. When you are all by yourself. And then come to discover that you are the reality supporting all changes. With that, we completed the 9th chapter. Now we are entering the 10th chapter. Sri Guru Uvacha. पदेक्षरे तुरीये यो जीवन मुक्त प्रतिष्ठितः सुख दुःखादिभिर्द्वन्द्वैर्न कदापि न पीडयते आत्मीय सच्चिदानंद स्वरूपे नारतं सहि विश्राम्यति तराम एव सुखे नात्मेच्छ atati means goes. So Guru Maharaj tell, who is the Jivan Mukta? Jivan Muktaha Pradishtitaha. First step. Jivan Mukta is well established. Where Pare Akshare Turiye, that ultimate, infinite Turiya Tattva. See? Be very attentive. Turiya Tattva is given importance for the Jivan Mukta because he is still living in this relative world. So, although living in the relative world, yet not influenced by the relative world, he is a Jivan Mukta. He doesn't have to go to the forest or anywhere. No. Leading life like anyone else. So, from the surface level, we cannot differentiate or find out what is the difference between an ignorant and a wise man. See. Then, what is the Pade Akshare Turiye Pradishtitah Sukha Dukkhadibhihi Dvandvaihi Na Kadapi Pidayate. So he will get the miseries in his life which are due, but he will not become miserable. He will get the comforts in his life, but he will not be enslaved by the comforts. See? The whole thing can be summarized by one word. Let there be any experience, experiencer is not born. That's it. When experiencer is not born, then no comments. Because who is talking? Experiencer. Oh, that upma was very nice. Experiencer. He is just a casual statement, don't take it seriously. Otherwise, the one who has made acha, just example. So, sukha dukkhadi dvandvaihi. Now, this point also I have emphasized a lot. Everything in this world is existing in complementary opposites. They are not opposites. They are complementary to each other. This is how the world is made up of. You can't do nothing about it. Only one thing we can do, accept as it comes. Are we not doing it? Day comes, then day goes. We accept. See, breakfast over, again lecture comes. We accept. Because knowing, well, after this there is a lunch. So, dvandva, the complementary opposites, are accepted cheerfully and gracefully. Now, those people who accept the old age gracefully, they are different. And those people who are not happy with their old age, they will be going to the beauty parlor. And above the neck, sweet 16. Below the neck, on a hanger, the coat is hanging. Lead gracefully, whichever way you are kept. Life will be beautiful. Then, Atmiya Satchidananda Sarupe Anaratam hi Vishramyati Atitaram evam Sukhenatmecha. Atmiya Satchidananda Sarupe Anaratam hi. He is not struggling, he is naturally, effortlessly abiding in his own self. Now tell me, what we have to do to come back to our vision, although we are looking at the colors and forms, what we have to do? Is it an action? Is it a struggle? No. So let everything be seen, heard, smelled, tasted, touched. But nothing is creating an impression on the mind in the form of likes and dislikes. Therefore, no memories are created, and therefore, we start living in the utter present. The whole spiritual practice is only this much. Live in the utter present. And see, I'll make it very simple for you. Do we have a choice to live yesterday? We have no choice. Do we have a choice to live tomorrow? No choice. So to live today is effortless. लेकिन खुजली का क्या करे? I want to write an autobiography. There was a great Mahatma. He is one of the disciples wrote the biography of the Mahatma and showed. And he was thinking, Maharaj will be very happy. So he said, Sir, I have written your biography. If you approve it, we'll publish it. Acha, you wrote. And then he was talking, how did you collect all the information? And while talking to him, each and every page he was tearing into pieces and watching his face. Maharaj, what are you doing? What you are writing is what you do not know about me. Because what we know, anybody, only body wise. He was here, he was there, he has done, he has done. But the Mahatma is not accepting himself to be that. How can you write the autobiography of the space? In the space, sometime there is to be, earth moving. And yet the space was not getting scratches and not tickling. That is the space. What will you write about space? Hey, friends, Every biography is about the dead past. And when that person dies, the biography is over. See, Maharaj, therefore, living in the present is effortless. And if you are really living in the present, you will have zero tensions. Absolutely relax without going to sleep. So, Atmiya Satchidananda Sarupe Anaratam Sahi is naturally established in his essential divine nature. Then Vishramyati Atitaram evam, and like the ultimate fulfillment in life, Sukhena Atmecha Atayati. Atayati means move. Sukhena Atmecha Atayati. He moves in this world with his own way. Sukhena, relax anyway. No tension. No, nothing. He is a Jivan Mukta Purusha. Sharira Titrayat Kosha Panchakadapi Aham Paraha Avasthatraye Sakshi Shuddha Chaitanya Kevalaha Ittevam Sadhu Samvitte Jivanapi Vimukti Bhak. See? Now there are two ways of explaining, and these two ways have got a purpose. Panchakoshas and three bodies. You can see, I'll do like this thing. You know why? Once I was doing like this explaining, one person sitting in the front started looking, line mar raha tha. So don't see my lines. So, Panchakoshas and three bodies. See? Annamaya Kosha and gross body is common. One. Then Anandamaya Kosha and causal body is same. Now the subtle body. Gujarat. Subtle body. In the subtle body, there are three factors. The Pranamaya Kosha, the Manomaya Kosha, and the Vijnanamaya Kosha. The subtle body collectively is called as mind, and this itself is the Jiva or the soul. So when we talk about Panchakoshas, we are talking about the absolute reality which is encased in these Panchakoshas. So when we do the Panchakosha Viveka, we are slowly one by one dropping all of them and come to the point which cannot be negated. So we negate body, gross body I cannot be, Pranamaya Kosha I cannot be, mind, intellect and Anandamaya Kosha I cannot be, and yet I am. So that which remains after all that can be negated is the truth. It is for this purpose Panchakosha Viveka is done. Then the three bodies. Gross body, subtle body and causal body. Now why this thing comes, it is mentioned here. Avasthatraya Sakshi. So with the gross body, waking experience. With the subtle body, the dream experience. With the causal body, the deep sleep experience. So when we are talking about our experiences and going beyond experiences, so two things, make it clear. One is upadhi, negation. Panchakoshas are rejected and that which cannot be rejected is the truth. Then second thing, we take three experiences. Waking experience, dream experience, deep sleep experience. When these three experiences are negated, we transcend, we come back to our essential self. See? So, Panchakosha Viveka is from the material cause point of view. And Avasthatraya Viveka is from the efficient cause point of view. For the creation of anything, two causes are required: material cause and efficient cause. The clay is the material cause of the pots. Okay. And the pot maker, not the potty maker. The pot maker is the efficient cause of this pot. In the same manner, the material cause of this world, the clay, and the efficient cause of this world, the pot maker, they are not two. When I purchase a pot and go to my house, the pot maker doesn't come with me. But the clay of which the pot was made, clay comes with me. See, this is very important point. So when we are talking about Pancha Kosha Viveka, there our attention is on the material cause. And when we talk about the analysis of these three experiences, Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti, and going beyond in the Turiya. So from Turiya point of view, it is the efficient cause. And from the Panchakosha Vivek point of view, it is the material cause. And thus, both of them are one and the same. Mundakopanishad tells, Yathorna nabhi srujate grunnate cha, yatha prithivyam oshadayas sambhavanti, yatha satap purushat keshalomani, tatha ksharat sambhavati ha vishvam. How this world is created? Three examples are given. First example is efficient and material cause is one. Example is Yathorna nabhi srujate grunnate cha. Urna nabhi means the web maker, the spider. The spider provides the material cause. The spider is the architect. The spider is the design engineer. The spider is the labor. See, he is both material cause as well as efficient cause. Then, yatha prithvivyam oshadayas sambhavanti. Prithvi, earth is inert. From this inert earth, the living plants grow. And yatha satap purushat keshalomani. From the living person, the dead hair come out. See what is the observation? In the same manner, this world has emerged from the absolute reality, the Brahman, Akshara. This is what is to be understood. Therefore, when we talk about Panchakosha Viveka, we are dealing with the material cause is Paramatma. And when we talk about Avasthatraya Sakshi, then we are talking about efficient cause. Shuddha Chaitanya Kevalaha. So it is not only Chaitanya, it is conscious existence. Conscious as well as existence together. Iti evam sadhu samvitte jivanapi vimukti bhag. He who is thus living with this experience, he is, although living in this world, yet he is beyond the limitations of this world. Therefore, he is jivan mukta. Yeah, how these words look very simple, but they are very deep. If we simply take the translation, a jivan mukta realizes that he is beyond the three bodies and five koshas. He is the witness of the three states. He is pure consciousness. Word to word translation. It will not make an impact. Therefore, tad vijnanartham gurumeva vigachet samitpani shrotriyam brahmanishtam. Scripture should not be studied by taking book in the hand, writing the notes and showing to others. ये पढ़ा समझ में आया? नहीं, मुझे भी नहीं. Knowledge happens now and here, not posthumous. It happens now and here. See? Therefore, iti evam sadhu samitte jivan api vimukti bhag. Therefore, although he is living like any one of us, yet he is beyond. आत्मैव सर्वभूतानि तेव यस्तो विजिनिवान् जीवन मुक्त तस्य ईशा मोह शोको न कोपि वा न विद्यते द्वितीयोपि यतस्तस्य महात्मनः आत्मा एव सर्वभूतानि इति एवं यहाँ तु विज्ञाति विजज्ञवान् he who has come to discover ईशावास्योपनिषद यस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मा एव अभूत विजानतः तत्र को मोह कशोकः एकत्वमनुपश्यतः he who has come to discover whole world is nothing but my own expanse. Come back from the world to yourself. When I know right hand is my expansion, left hand is my expansion. Na tato vijugupsate. Will we have love and hatred for a particular hand? Everywhere I am. This is what Atma eva bhoot iti vijadnyavan. He who has come to realize whole world is nothing but my own expanse, jivan muktasya tasya irsha moha shoko na kopi. He cannot have the jealousy, delusion, anger, frustration in his life. All these come with reference to other. Our right hand is not jealous about left hand. इसको खाने को मिलता अच्छा अच्छा मुझे गंदा काम no. The more we become aware of this, perception of multiplicity is not the problem. When this perception leads to differentiation in the form of mine and not mine, the samsara begins. Maya rumora tora tai maya. Tusidaji says, I and mine, you and your is the maya, and here we are lost. Jivan mukta tatasya irsha moha shoko na kopi va. Na vidyate dvitiyopi itaha. Because for him there is no other. These are so simple points. Dvitiyatvai bhayam bhavati. Wherever there is a sense of otherness, there is a fear. If you had gone to Kerala, in Kerala the summer time is very hot and the houses, they have got only cement flooring. And it's so hot. So all the Keralites, anyway they never work. So with the, because you know why Kerala is 100% literacy, yet it is not progressing anywhere. What is the reason? All Keralites are busy, only doing and undoing the lungi whole day. No time. So during the summer days, they will be lying down sleeping because they don't work. Their Madhya Pradesh is like a helipad. And because of the heat and that climate, there are many lizards in the house. So one baby lizard told the mummy lizard, Mummy, I want to try jumping and landing on a helipad. Should I try? Beta, be careful. Sometimes the helipads are live. So if that baby lizard lands on that, see, this Kumbhakarna will jump out of it. It's a small thing. But when his own hand, heavy, tonner, when it lands over here, no problem. Why? There is no sense of otherness. Dvitiyatvai bhayam bhavati. How simple these rules are. All the desires are only about others, things and beings. All questions are only about others. About your being, there is no question. So if you really want to walk spiritual path, just keep cool. There is nothing to know or worry about anything. Okay? One person asked me this question. Swamiji, yes. Why Bhagwan Rama was hiding behind a tree and killed Vali? This is what comes in Ramayana. I say, look here, Rama has no problem, Vali has no problem. Why you are worried? What is the need? Unnecessarily getting involved. No, Swamiji, I heard from one Mahatma Ji that Vali had a boon. Anybody who comes in front of him, 50% of his energy will be transferred by Bluetooth to Vali. And therefore, the enemy in front of him, he becomes half powerful plus Vali's own strength. And therefore, he was able to win over anybody, including Ravana was won over by Vali. And therefore, Bhagwan Ram did this thing. I said, when you know, why did you ask me? No, I thought, if you don't know, I can tell you can tell others. Samsara begins. There is no need. We unnecessarily get involved in this world. So, na vidyate dvitiyopi yata tasya mahatmanaha. For the wise man, there is no sense of otherness. So, no question, no doubt, no fear, no discussion, no nothing. Keep mouth shut. Nirdagda sarvakamo yaha nirahanka krutiryatihi arupa bhedruk shantaha sarvabhuteshu yassamaha maya ajnanatamo muktaha saparam bhasate mahan. Nirdagda sarvakamaha. He is left with zero desires. Dagda means burnt away. All his desires are burnt away. Then Shariram Kevalam Karma Kurvan Napnoti Kilvisham. Bhagavan says, Jivan Mukta Purush, he also desires. But what is his desire? Hunger is there, the food is required. But a particular type of food I want, no. Whatever comes, Yadricha Labha Santushta. Therefore, Nirdagda Sarvakama, no special desires are overpowering. Yaha nihata ahankruti yati. And he whose ahanta is completely destroyed. How do we know we have no ego? When we are insult proof. We can get insulted if we have some image about ourselves. If we have no image, no insult. Observe, these are basics of spiritual life. Anywhere you get hurt, anywhere you feel neglected, anywhere you feel that somebody likes me, somebody doesn't like me, it is nothing but a strong sign of a strong ego. Again, come back. When the eyes see the red color, do they feel bad? Yeah, yellow, oh God, yellow, dirty fellow. No. Like our sense organs are uninfluenced by what they are exposed to, like our mind is untouched by the sense organs, like the life is untouched by health or disease, we are untouched by anything. This is Jivan Mukta. So, Nihata Ahankruti Yati. His ahankar is completely destroyed, and Arupa Bhedadruk Shantaha, Arupa Bhedadruk. He is not concerned about a particular form, etc. And Shantaha Sarva Bhuteshu Yassamaha. He is at peace with himself. Friends, this point I explained number of times. We have to practice consciously we are at peace with ourselves. If we are at peace with ourselves, we will be at peace with everything in this world. If we are at war, constantly go on imagining, I will go this, I will do this, and that doesn't happen, and you become frustrated. I'll tell you about this one example. In Rudraprayag, many years before, I think that time I was writing this Panchadashi book. So there we had about 20, 25 people for the retreat. And there I spoke and wrote on the 5th chapter of Panchadashi, the Mahavakya Viveka. And there was one Bengali gentleman, very educated and in good position, but his wife died and he was frustrated. So he with his son and daughter, they joined me. And then we were having our talks and moving around, taking bath in the this Alaknanda junction, everything, and busy with it. He told me this. He said, Swamiji, this is the first time in my life I am at peace on a vacation. I said, what happened? He said, wherever we are going, we had only one theme. While we are taking breakfast, see the newspaper. Now lunch we will go and take in that hotel. And there we will take food. While taking food, dinner we will go to that place. Only theme was only where we will eat what. No other theme. And here we do not know even that we have to take food. We are so deeply involved in studies. See, friends, if you are deeply involved in your spiritual practice, external factors make very little difference. If external things start troubling us, then we require to go through more tortures. Therefore, nirdagda sarvakama nihat ahankriti yati abhed arupa bhed shantaha sarvabhuteshu yasamaha, equanimous to all beings, maya ajnana tamo muktaha. And he is now liberated from wrong notions. Wrong notions are created by us on us. I am very beautiful. I am very smart. Nobody is like me. Go on imagining. And somebody will say, hey, you are really beautiful. Swamiji, no, I am not. Okay, you are not. Ekdam panchar. So, Maya Ajnana Tamo Muktaha Saparam Bhasate Mahan. He alone is glorified. Jivan Mukta Sadanande Parabrahmani Avastitaha Niruddha Chitta Vrittischa Sphatika Swachhamanasaha Soham Tvam Bheda Bhavascha No Paliptataha Kadachana. So, Jivan Mukta Purusha is who? Sadanande Parabrahmani Avastitaha. He is abiding in the absolute blissful being. Don't try to imagine. Being happy is Paramatma. Being happy doesn't mean he. Being happy means you are at peace with yourself. Peace with yourself doesn't mean noise for others. I am in peace. No. You are very much awake, moving in this world, and yet you are alert 100%. See? And such a person who is alert, relaxed, cheerful, at peace, all these things put together is called as spontaneity. All the great masters who have given us so much of knowledge, take Bhagwan Shankaracharya, see? He doesn't have to scratch his head. Kya likhu yaar abhi? No, it's not good. I think I should take a cup of tea then. खुजला खुजला कर लिखा नहीं जाता. संत ज्ञानेश्वर महाराज, young age, भगवान शंकराचार्य. This is how the divinity expresses as spontaneity, freedom. One is at peace with himself and with the whole world. Sadanande parabrahmani avastitah niruddha chitta vrittisya. Niruddha chitta vrittisya means what? Our mind has to go through different bhumika, what we call technically. One is kshipta. Second is moodha. Third is vikshipta. Fourth is niruddha. And fifth is ekagra. These are the 5 stages through which human mind goes. First is kshipta. Kship is the dhatu, kshepane, to throw. Kshipta mind is that mind which is constantly going from this to this to this, not able to focus and remain committed to one. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is? See, you see in the malls you go, what is it? What is it? Udhar kya? Constantly. Kshipta. Second is moodha. Moodha is dull-witted. समझ में नहीं आएगा. The third is vikshipta. Vikshipta is obsessed, jiddi, obstinate. Fourth is the niruddha. Niruddha is all thoughts are suspended. In these 4 bhumikas, we are nowhere on the path of spirituality. Spirituality begins when we enter the 5th stage, and that is ekagra. Ekagra means the mind is available for whatever we want to get done through the mind. There is no problem of मूड ही नहीं यार लिखने का, खाने का मूड हमेशा रहता. One should never be under the influence of the mood. What has to be done has to be done. That's it. So, niruddha chitta vrittisya sphatika swachha manasaha. So, his mind is, sphatika is like a crystal, clear. No impurity, no contamination. And in such a mind alone, the truth is revealed. सोहम त्वम भेद भाविश्च न अलिप्तः न उपलिप्तः. And he is free from the notion that he, I, you, all these differences are completely absent, and kadachana, never it happens. He is the Jivan Mukta Purusha. And for them, see, in Vrindavan, there was one Mahatmaji whose impact is on my life a lot. Sometime I was sitting outside his room, and people used to go inside, do namaskars, speak something and come out. So anybody coming out used to tell, do you know what? Maharaj Ji loves me the most. Everybody tells the same thing. You ask Maharaj Ji, किसके बारे में? He even doesn't know. See, our love is directed toward a person. Mahatmas have love, they share, shower everywhere effortlessly, like the Ganges. Give everybody everything, like the flower. Flower's fragrance is not given. The flower has the fragrance. Whosoever comes and takes, welcome. Don't come, never mind. In short, there is no giving of love. See? But we are always in that bargain. And therefore, again and again, I love you, I love you, I love you. And same thing, I get that kind of messages every morning. Swamiji, good morning. Swamiji, good morning. That makes me bad morning. So, unless there is a communication concerning my going, coming, all other WhatsApps I never open. And when I am on the airport this time, then I take the WhatsApp and go more clear the chat, clear the chat. Again, the phone is empty. See? All the time the same rubbish. I love you, I love you. Fed up of your love. विमुक्तो यो यतीन्द्रश्च जिता ज्ञान महारिपुः सदानंद सदानंद रहस्यज्ञः स करार्पित भैक्ष्यकभुक् मूलेषु शाखिनां चापि स्वपित्या आनंद निर्भरः विमुक्तः यतीन्द्रश्च this great master who is already liberated jita ajnana maharipuhu, how he has conquered this state. Jita, he has conquered Ajnana Maharipuhu. The biggest enemy that we all have is wrong notions. See, ignorance, it makes no difference. Wrong notions. Wrong notions about ourselves, about the world, about God, about spiritual practice. All these are to be rejected and without creating new notions. Otherwise, normally what happens? We are only notion replacement factory. Earlier, I used to put on pant and shirt. Now I put on only no pant, no shirt. Arey? No need. Don't replace the notions. Wrong notions are removed without creating new notions. We are all leading a notional life. See? Therefore, Vimuktaha yatindhi jita ajnana maharipuhu. This is the biggest enemy, maharipuhu, and sadananda rahasyajnaha. And he has known the secret of being happy. Becoming happy will begin and end. Being happy will neither begin nor end. So be happy. Don't become happy. Hey friends, these are so simple things in life. So sadananda rahasya sa kara arpita bhaikshaka bhuk. So whatever is given in the hand, that only he eats. That doesn't mean we should do that rest of it. That doesn't mean. Take the meaning of it. See? Otherwise, we only think, disgust. Simplicity doesn't mean shabbiness. We are living in a society, we must follow the social norms. If we want to be abnormal, then go to Himalayas. Trees will run away. That is not the spiritual life. So, Karar Pita Bhaikshabuk means, like, there used to be one Swamiji in Varanasi, Karapatriji Maharaj. Karapatri, Kara, that is the patra, that is the plate. So whatever was coming in his palm this way, that was the only quantity he was eating. एक और लोगी नहीं है, I should I take or not, I should ले ही लो. And after ज़्यादा ही हो गया. Every day. Remember this Maha Mantra. We have to have the ability to say no. And we have to have the ability to listen no. Both are important. So, Muleshu Shakhinam Chapi Swapati Ananda Nirvaraha. And he sleeps at the base of the tree happily, cheerfully. That doesn't mean you should do that mechanically. No. See, there used to be one Mahatma, I don't know where is he now. He was known, standing Mahatma, like standing ovation, standing Mahatma. He will never sit, only stand. Now, how can you stand for so long? So they discovered a technique. Standing yet not standing. How? Wherever that Mahatma goes, they will be having a jhula. And at height of that swing will be up to his chest. And on that he will put his hand and hang. I am not sitting down, I am standing. Ram, Ram, Ram. बैठ लो ना भाई परेशान. Too much physical. In one of the Kumbh Mela, 2005, that Mahakumbh Mela. So there were some people from other country also. So she asked me, Swamiji, we have seen in TV also there are many Mahatmas doing lot of tapasya and all that. I said, I'll show you, come with me. We went. I said, now look only with the corner of the eye, don't look that side. And see how that Mahatma is sitting. Don't tell me. Then we went and came back. Now, when we are going, go nearer to him and see what it is. He said, Swamiji, I said, what? When I saw, his both hands were down. But when we are looking at him, one hand has gone up. And then his disciple tell, Mahatma Ji, his hand is up for last 40 years. What you have achieved? What we want to prove? See, friends. Therefore, don't get lost in that physical level. Lead your normal life wherever you are, but be happy. That's it. In Mumbai, there was some special function. I was called. And my introduction. Swamiji, we know anything we tell you, you come back to be happy. Therefore, now tell us something different. Then I started my talk. Within 10 minutes, they became so miserable. Swamiji, revert back. You come to satsang to become miserable or what? Do you have less at home? Ghar mein dukh kam hai, let's go miserable. No. You are already saturated in miseries in your home. At least coming out, at least be happy. See, friends. Therefore, Sadananda Rahasya. This is the secret of being happy. Whatever comes, enjoy. If you don't like, don't take it. But don't suffer. See? So, Muleshu Shakhinam, he is sleeping below the trees. That doesn't mean you have to go there and do it. No. Sa Maharshirna Lokasya Stuti Ninde Samikshate Yasyapi Tadyamanasya Shantameva Manastitam. Now, such a great Mahatma, Lokasya Stuti Ninde Na Samikshate. When somebody glorifies him, he doesn't start bloating away. And if somebody condemns him, he doesn't feel bad about it. They know. I'll tell you one rule. Those who praise you today, tomorrow they will condemn you. Those who are condemning you today, tomorrow they will praise you. This is the rule of the life. Don't get carried away by anything in life. Keep your equanimity, peace intact. See? Otherwise, we get carried away. He was telling me, now suppose somebody, oh, you are so nice. Don't take it seriously. It's just a joke. This happens because we all have some kind of image about ourselves. And if that image cracks, then it is the most miserable experience. See? It is so simple, everyday observations. So, Sa Maharshi na lokasya stutir inde samikshate. He is not disturbed whether somebody praises or somebody condemns. Yasyapi tadyamanasya shantameva manasthitam. Even if he is censured or even if it is attacked physically, yet he will be at peace. He will be at peace means what? One person asked me this question in South Africa. We were in a place where Mahatma Gandhi was derailed. So he says, Swamiji, Mahatma Gandhi used to say, if somebody gives you one on your face, show him the other one. But is it not getting beaten? I said, that depends on how you have understood. Then if somebody gives you and he is stronger than you, then he wants to give you second, you tell, अब उसको मारो मुझे. How you understand? He is not telling show your face. No, other face. Life is so simple. We make it complicated. Therefore, Tadyamanasya shantameva manasthitam. When you know the other person is stronger than you, don't unnecessarily fight with the elephant. Durjanam prathamam vande. This shlok has got the other part. If you have taken food and you have to wash your mouth, and if you have gone to toilet, you have to wash the other end. Between the two, which will be the priority? Durjanam prathamam vande. This is how the shloka is. First clean the dirty part and then the front. Each and every Subhashit is so full of wit, if you understand. Anugrihnati yaha papan atma pida karan mudha sarvatra kevalam sriyam atmanam cha anupashyati. He even blesses those who are troubling him. Anugrihnati. He never will curse anybody. Friends, whenever we curse somebody, our whole physiology becomes contaminated. Because suppose I have become angry with somebody or I want to scold somebody, that anger and scold, first of all, will destroy my peace. An angry person cannot be at peace. It is group of school probably. I was talking to them and I said, hey, do you know there was one man, he was smoking so much cigarette, oh God, every time. He was smoking one after another, smoke. And the whole atmosphere used to be so dirty. So I created in their head smoking atmosphere. Then I said, oh, I'm sorry. This is not the class where I'm supposed to talk about smoking. And anyway, forget about it. Now I want to ask you. There are three things on the table. One is the cigarette, second is the candle, third is a matchbox. What is the one which will be burned first? Because of the cigarette introduction, of course he will take and burn the cigarette first. But what is the truth? First, the matchbox or matchstick will be burned. Wherever the anger, frustration, jealousy, bitterness comes, that mind is first destroyed, then others. You may become angry to somebody. He doesn't care for you. Become more angry. Take care of yourself. Don't worry about the world. The world has always been like this thing. So, anugruhnati ya papanam atma pida karan muda sarvatra kevalam swiyam atmanam anupashyati. Because he is observing everywhere himself. Bhagavan says, Atma upammena sarvatra samam pashyati Arjuna. Sukham va yadi va dukkham sa yogi paramo mataha. Remaining we'll see in our next class. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.